Okay, hello here. That was just I'm a Believer on 107.1, my favorite radio station. The Boss. I love Robbie and Rochelle in the morning. They are just so great. I really do. They're married and DJs together. Boy, that's interesting. Wonder how that goes. But sorry, my thing is not, I didn't get a magnet yet. Tonight I really have to. I'm going to meet my friend at the mall. We're going to go walking. And right now I am headed to Walgreens to get pictures done for my boss. Her daughter needs them for, I don't know if Greek school, because they're from Greece. So I'm thinking Greek school. Or regular school, but maybe she's what I did on my summer vacation or something. So they spent 4 weeks there. So I don't know. What is today? Today's only Tuesday. Ugh. Last week went quick, and it was a short week, which they usually drag. And this week, Tuesday, it seems like it should be Thursday already. But Lisa's all ready. My dog is deemed an emotional support animal because the first place, which I sent to them last night, haven't heard back, but she's not in today, that sadly I won't be moving forward with renting there. So I called today. She wasn't in, so I'm sure that's why she hasn't answered me. But she had answered me on her days off before, so she's probably like, oh, hell, I'm not answering her today. It's like a glare. I don't even know if you, I hope you can see me. It's just me that can't see. Not that you really need to see me. But, so, everything's a go, she said. And I'm not happy Fios is not, it's not Fios, it's Optimum, which, I don't know, kind of in a way, I'm glad, because I'll have an overlap. JCP&L I'm going to have at my new place and my old place, but PSE&G for the gas, so I'm glad. I wish there was a different electric company for people, like, really? People are so impatient. Beep. Like, some people, the minute the light turns green, beep. All right, I'm going into another subject. But, yeah, so that won't be too bad. So the only overlap company will be JCP&L. I actually have a credit with the gas company because I do my own budget and I pay them $50 every time I get paid all year round. So I had a credit last month. I have a credit this month. I think the month before I had a credit, but you basically all summer, like June, July, August credit, and I only have $8 and something left on the credit. But I'm going to do the same thing with the new place. And so silly. I have JCPenney's, Ulta, Victoria's Secret credit cards, store cards. Oh, Children's Place, because for my granddaughter. And the Children's Place by me was going out of business. And gosh, the bargains I got when they were going out of business was just insanity. But on that note, I opened, so that's why I opened a charge, because I got even more money off for opening a charge. I think an additional 30%. But I got a letter, which was in my mailbox, which is broken. And I it was all wet. I couldn't hardly read it. But what I got out of it is Children's Place, who had a $400 limit, is lowering me to $100. Now, I find they're all community bank. And Victoria's Secret is lowering me from $500 to $300. I have not charged on them. And when I do now, I charge and pay them off. I find that when you don't charge, and then charge, they look at your account and lower me to $100. I've been, charging and paying it off. So I'm a good customer. So I guess they figure, because I'll charge, for my granddaughter back to school, I charged like $200 and something, and I split it. I did $150 last time I got paid, and this week paying it off when I get paid the $100 and something that I owe. No, it's not quite $91. So I guess they figure I'm at $91, so let's lower it to $100, because they're not making money off of me because I don't have interest. I don't accumulate interest because I pay it off. So same thing, Victoria's Secret. I had paid it off, and every time and the most I've charged is, I don't know. I did charge some stuff, and again, I owe like $43 or something silly. I split it in half, and I paid half last pay and gonna pay the other half this pay. So they didn't lower me as much as Children's Place, but you're not hurting me because I don't understand. Like, it's because you're not making... I find Community Bank does that because I had JCPenney's. I opened it at a $500 limit. And I charged a bunch. I charged, paid it off. Charged, paid it off. Charged, paid it off. And then about a year later, I was moving into the place I'm moving out of now. And they had these gorgeous drapes that I just loved. I still love them. I'm sad that I'm not taking them with me because they really will not go. So I'm probably going to sell them and see what I get for them. I'm really sad, or leave them for the new people if they want them, But I charged, and they were $80 a panel, but I had rewards money, and I had like a 30% off coupon. So still cost me a pretty penny. So I knew and I bought a couple other things, but I had charged like $220 maybe worth of stuff for the new place. And again, I divided it out by 4, and I was going to pay it off, 4 payments. And I went to charge. I forget what happened. That I needed an outfit, and I couldn't decide. I think somebody died, to be honest. And I was like, oh, okay. So I picked like 4 different outfits. I'm like, 2 will return, figure out. I don't like to try clothes on in the store. I don't know about you people. And it has nothing to do with my weight, because never, ever, ever did I ever want to try on clothes, ever. I drive my mother crazy. She's like, no, you're trying them on. I'm like, I don't want. I know they're my size. They'll fit. Don't worry about it. So ever since I was younger, I just hated trying on clothes. If it was my size, buy it. Yeah. And my kids, same thing. I'd buy them clothes, and I know their size, and I might, if it's, they went through a grocery or whatever, try on 1 pair. Okay, we're good. We'll just buy things in that size. But I go to charge, and I don't know, it was like $40 or something. And she's like, it's not going through. I'm like, what do you mean it's not going through? There's plenty of money on it. I was like, I should have like over $250 in credit. She's like, oh, I said, I know I just charged a bunch of stuff. And I was like, but I'm not near my limit. I'm not even halfway to my limit. I said, I have a $500 limit. So she's like, I was like, can you call them, because you got extra percentage off for using the charge. So she calls them, and I step aside. She, voids it and talk to them. And they're like, oh, your credit limit, you should be getting a letter any day. Your credit limit was lowered to $250. We reevaluated your credit. I go, but I started out with a $500 limit, never been late. I pay it off. So what is the issue? I think that's the issue. And it was a JCPenney card, and then Community bought them. And Community does not like you to pay it off. Because when I had Victoria's Secret at first, I charged it. They gave me like a $200 limit. I charged it right to the limit. Bought a couple of bras and, panties, and there you go. Victoria's Secret. And I paid the minimum. Next thing you know, I'm up to $300, $400. I got up to like this was the weirdest thing, $926 limit. And then I was like, oh, this is insane. I need to get this paid off. So I was like, nope, not using it anymore, and put it away. Wouldn't even go in the store. I'm at one point I've started to throw some away because I don't wear the really pretty bras. Like, I have lacy ones. I have actually a pink one with rhinestones. I think I had like 32 bras at one point, but I didn't, and someone said, you can, after a certain amount of time, you got to throw them out. I'm like, yeah, but I wear them once in a while. Like, I had the black lacy one. It's not one that you want to wear every day, so I wear that when I go to a wedding or something. So a couple times a year, maybe at the most. So really, it's not like I wear them every day. And they're like, oh, I had like 60 something pairs of panties. Ugh. I had cotton everyday ones that match the bras. I had really nice ones, dressy ones, silk, satiny, whatever, that match them. I had cheeksters, which my ass is too big now for the cheeksters, but I like them. And again, the cotton ones, throw them out, whatever. Even some of the lacy ones, when I put on a little weight, stretched them a little too far, so they went in the garbage. So I don't get it. So it's the more you charge, and when you have a limit, they're like, oh, well, they went up to the $200 limit. Let's raise them to $300. Let's raise them. Oh, they went to the $300. I don't do that anymore. So lower my limit. You're not hurting me. If I was to go in there and, next year for my granddaughter's back to school, I'll charge to probably to the 100 because I got extra money off, and that's it. I'll move on to another store. So I don't get it. Oh my God. So, speaking of which, I had no balance on my Carters, and I charged some things for my granddaughter, so I have to check when that's due. I think it's due the 21st, so this pay. Yeah, I had no balance. Only have, like I said, Victoria's Secret, because of her back to school. She likes the little backpack thing. It's so cute. It's small, like this big, and you can put chapstick in it and stuff. And so she likes hair ties in case she wants to put her hair up at school or whatever. So that's cute. But yeah, so I'm official. I'm so excited. Now, there is a certain person that when I moved out of my house into the first place that we only lived a year, we kind of christened it before we officially moved in. My bed was there and everything because I got a new bed. Because at that time, I went from a queen bed to a double bed, a twin. So we kind of christened the bed. Then when I moved into this place, of course, I got a queen mattress. Well, my mom's. And we christened that. So maybe we'll christen this place. I wouldn't mind because it's pretty damn amazing with him. But it'll never be anything. We're just too different in our lifestyles and stuff, but it would be nice. Would be very nice, I have to admit. Because just super fucking amazing. I'm just gonna put it out there. Super fucking amazing. So I have more subscribers. Please, like I said, anybody you think, any topics, please, any topic is not off limits. Like, for instance, I know friends of mine, they totally will not do a blowjob. It actually is a turn on for me when the guy is really enjoying it. So, and some women don't like a guy, to give oral. Oh, dear God, I don't know what's wrong with them. I mean, so anything like that. I mean, any subject, not off limits. I will talk about anything. Anything. As you say, I talk about nothing sometimes. But I have to go because I have to go into Walgreens and get these pictures done before my boss says, "Where the hell are you?" But I'm so excited, so ecstatic, and I'm sure I'll be showing you videos along the way as, it progresses and I move things in, because I'm going to do it slowly over the month of October. So I cannot wait. So everybody have a wonderful day. Tuesday, tomorrow's hump day, getting over the hump. Maybe some of you get a little humping, but enjoy the rest of the day. It's a nice day, not too hot, not too cold, so low humidity. Talk to everybody later.